Hey everyone, my name is theSirhc and welcome back to another episode of Decidedly Vanilla. We are down in my mine. I've been doing some work around here. Did a whole bunch of caving in this cave, which is, it is a beautiful cave. I went for a while, filled up my inventory, and I think even a shulker box. And there's still places that I haven't explored, like back there. A very fruitful cave. So I got quite a few resources from here already without even having to start branch mining. I've been kind of planning this place out a little bit, and I do want to go with a more natural look to it since we do have this nice cave here. I'm not I'd like to decorate it a bit and make it look like, you know, someone's actually working here, making a mine here, but I'm not sure exactly what to do with it yet. Maybe just put some sort of scaffolding here and there. Yeah, something I'll have to play around with, but I did get the staircase all done. So we have the blue concrete going all the way up to signify that this is our lapis mine. This is where we're getting our blue dye for our dye shop, and it is pretty nice. I also sort of blended the sandstone into the stone here, so it wasn't just a real clean break. And this staircase is kind of interesting because when you go up, the roof of the tunnel is smooth and the bottom's all like cobbly, but if you go down, the bottom is smooth and the top is cobbly. How interesting. Now, I haven't done anything with the top part yet. We need to decorate our mine entrance a bit more because this is looking real bad, real plain. And then we need to actually decorate around the area to make it look, you know, put like piles of lapis or maybe some lapis blocks as well, or concrete. And other things, piles of rocks, I don't know, mine carts, whatever you'd put in like a mining area, mining camp area to make it look like it is an active mine. I've also been working on the greenhouse, which I think we're going to take a look at later in the episode, at the end of the episode. Because first, now that we have these mines going, I've got quite a bit of lapis mined up. We have our cactus farm. We have quite a good surplus of dyes, and so we need to actually get back to the dye shop and restock that place because I haven't really been too attentive of it lately, and I'm pretty sure there are no ink sacs in there anymore because I think I took them all out to work on this. So let's get over to Sea Haven, to the dye shop. Wow, Sea Haven is looking really nice. Someone's been working on some roads around here. We have some custom trees around the place. Lots of grass. Looks like someone's been bone mealing the ground. It's amazing how simple things like that, even just having like this grass around, just makes this place seem a lot better, look a lot better. And the custom trees just sort of fills out all of this empty space and makes the whole area look really nice. We also have a Santa Claus there. I think we'll check that out next episode. Get our Christmas present from Fwip. Oh, and someone's building something over here too. I did take down all of the Thanksgiving decorations, but I suppose we'll have to decorate for Christmas here pretty soon. Anyways, let's hop into the Dynasium, and I have filled up every single chest with dyes. We got 27. It's 27, right? Yeah, 27 stacks of 16 dyes, all filled up. Look at that. I think that is the first time that we've had that here in the dye shop, because we were short on the black and the blue, which means we were short on cyan. Purple we didn't have a whole lot of, but now we're all filled up. I even have some surplus down here in the basement. So I organized these chests so we have 4 dyes per chest and lots of surplus, so we can restock whenever someone purchases. Now, we do have a bit of an issue here on the server. There's something that's been kind of bothering me lately, and that is there are members of the server that, can you believe it, have their own personal dye farms. Now, why would they do that? Why would they do that? We have this beautiful dye shop that you can come, you give me your diamonds, give me all your diamonds. You can have all the diamonds or all the dyes that you ever wanted. But there are members who think they want to give me a little competition. They want to take away my business. They want to destroy my die monopoly here on the server, and I think we need to do something about that. We need to take care of that today. So we're over here at Mr. Fwip's place. He's working on this cool skyscraper modern city, and he's pretty close to us. He's our closest neighbor. If we head to the top of this hill, I don't think we can actually see our builds, our city, but right on the other side of that water there is Rangin Shahar, right past, yeah, right past where it's loading in. In fact, right down there is where I've been getting all my sand. Luckily, it doesn't look like too much of an eyesore from up here. Like that whole mound, that is all sandstone. I've dug all the sand off of there, and most of that is all sandstone, but looks like you can't really tell too much, the way that I've dug out the sand. I do try and keep it looking pretty nice. I don't try and ruin the landscape too much. So hopefully he doesn't mind us doing that. But anyways, let's hop down here, because this build that he's got, this skyscraper, maybe we can take a look inside. Yeah, right there. He's got his own cactus farm. This is all just a facade for his cactus farm, and we cannot stand for that. Look at all this cactus in here. This is business. He's taking away from us, so we need to do something about that. And I brought some stuff. So what we're going to do, let's just grab all this. I don't even know why I brought the shulker box. They're just nice to have. We are going to claim all of his stuff, and I thought about actually like taking all the dyes and storing them somewhere, but like this is like 2 chests of of dyes, 2 double chests. That's a lot of stuff to move and take care of. So we're just gonna leave it here, and we're going to barricade it off, claim it for ourselves. Now, I think this will actually look better in the vanilla textures with the oak trapdoors, because it will actually look like a net, sort of, kind of like a cage on there. We'll just put a little sign here. Property of the Die King. And then we'll leave a little sign here. I wrote something up for all these die farm havers, these dissidents. Is that the right word? Dissidents? Dissonant? I might be using words wrong. So let's take a look at this. Royal Decree. Dear peasant, by royal decree from the king of Rangin Shahar, these dies in your possession have been requisitioned. His Majesty has also ordered the cessation of operation on all dye farms not under his management. If you do not wish to shut down your farm, a tax of 1 diamond per week shall be instituted while the farm is still in operation. These measures are to ensure the continued strength and growth of the dye industry. Colorfully, the Die King. So that's what we're doing. We're claiming our monopoly. We're shutting down all the dye farms, claiming all the dyes as our own. And yeah, I'm sure everyone will go along with it, right? And if they want to keep their farms open, a reasonable 1 diamond per week tax, like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure they could manage. But anyways, let's hop around the server and take care of all the other dye farms we have around. Our second stop is over here at BJW's squid farm he's got going out here. This thing is actually really good. It's very efficient since he does not have any water around, unlike ours, which is right next to the ocean. Very bad placement. But let's see, what has he got in here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a nice 3 chests of ink sacs. Not too bad. But we're shutting her down. We're shutting the place down. So, let's see, what's the easiest? I guess we'll put it right here. Make a nice wall, just covering up all the chests. Close those all up. And eat, I guess. And close the rest up. Get our signs. I think we'll put a sign like right here. Property of the Die King, and maybe on the other side as well. There we go. And then we'll put the decree, the decree, I think right in the way so that he has to see it if he comes here. Do that, and there we go. Now BJ also has this Sky Mob Farm, which isn't technically a dye farm, but it does produce bones right here. And oh, there's none in there, but it doesn't matter. Any that are produced are going to be ours. So we'll put this here, and I think we'll just switch out this sign. What did it say? Dem bones. Dem bones. Whoops, no. Are property of the Dye King. Get rid of that. There we go. And then we will put our decree here as well. And plop. Let's get our book. Whoops. Book. Oh, item frame. I'm so organized. Plop. There we go. And BJ's got one more dye farm we need to take care of. Skelly and Cave Spider Farm. Deathorama, whatever it said. Obviously I can't read. Right here. So he's got a Skelly farm, Skelly spawner somewhere up here. Spider XP. He's got the Skelly XP right there. And bones. That's what we need to take care of today. So put that down, break this baby. And again, we'll kind of copy this property of the Dye King. Whoops. There we go. And the decree. Alright, BJ. You gotta stop this. Stop creating all this competition for us. There's another skeleton farm on the server, and that is KB's Skelly spawner. It's actually the first skeleton spawner that we had here. And ooh, this place is, it's kind of a mess. What do we got going on here? Got chests here? Okay, so there's the bones. So let's just trapdoor that up and put a sign above that, I suppose. And then I think we'll put the decree over here in the corner. That should work. There we go. And then I need to find my way out of here, which I think is up the ladder. Our next stop is here in Awuga's Dwarven Mine Base, and there we are. Cactus Farm. How dare you? How dare you, sir? We cannot allow this to happen. All right. And then we'll put it right here, I guess. Property of the Dye King. And I think we'll put the royal decree back here by the entrance to the farm. Right there. Also, I noticed, I think he's got, yeah, this is a mob farm over here. But I'm not sure if it's actually in commission. I was looking around in these chests. And there is some gunpowder and some string and spider eyes, but I don't see any bones. So I'm not sure like where the items would go or if this thing is working or what's going on with this thing. So since I don't have proof that he's actually producing dyes here, he gets a pass. We'll let this slide. Now I think there's only one more dye farm that on the server that we need to shut down. We need to forcibly close, and that is the poppy farm that KB has built. He was so hungry, so lustful for the red dye that he put all this work and effort into building a giant poppy farm. And we need to shut this baby down. This thing, like, look at this. Look at all those poppies. That is ridiculous. All that red dye. That we definitely cannot allow that to happen. So we can let the iron slide. I guess we'll make a little wall, kind of separating this side of the chest. There we go. We have a nice box around the poppies, so then we can put our sign. Actually, maybe we can do. Let's see if we come in here. Yeah, we put that one like that. There we go. Then we can put the sign right on here. Property of the Dye King. I must have put one of the, yeah, that trapdoor must be by redstone. Yep. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And then we'll put our decree right here between these torches. That'll work. And I think that is it. That's all the dye farms. If you're on the server and you have a dye farm that I missed, well, I'm going to find out about it. And I'm coming for ya. I'm coming for ya. And now it's time for a word from our sponsors. Hi, theSirhc here. Do you want to add color to your bland Minecraft builds? Has an evil tyrant stolen all your dyes and shut down your farms? Then you need to head down to theSirhc's Dynasium. theSirhc's Dynasium offers only the highest quality of dyes and 16 different varieties. And all of our dyes are imported from the one and only dye capital of the world, Rangin Shahar. So if your base is looking bland and boring, and that color palette's got you snoring, head on down to theSirhc's Dynasium today, located in sunny Sea Haven.
If you need dyes, don't be dumb. Head to theSirhc's Dynasium.
Well, I think we did some good work today then. We've taken care of all of our competition. Our business over at the dye shop is going to increase like tenfold now, especially after that commercial. That's going to draw everyone in. But anyways, here at our desert city, been doing some work. I've made some changes here to the squid farm to try and make this thing stand out a bit more from the desert around it. Also, I do want to incorporate more wood into these desert builds. Like the palace, it's not going to look like that. There's going to be lots of wood beams going up. The idea is that like when they built all these structures, they used logs for support for the most part, and then sandstone just like in between as kind of like a stucco. And so I'm working on I replaced all the railing with dark oak wood there, as well as the railing going down the spiral staircase. I think that looks pretty good, especially with the the wood right next to the black concrete doesn't look great, but when you separate it with the sandstone, it makes a nice little stripe pattern. And then I've been replacing these posts as well with dark oak logs, and it just sort of breaks it up a little bit, adds a bit more contrast to the build, and like I said, it makes it pop out from its surroundings a bit more. And then of course we have the cactus farm, the greenhouse that I've been working on quite a bit. We got, I think it's pretty much all done. Got the outside all done. Inside's pretty much all done. I think I can't think of anything else to do with it. But I got the ends both capped off, so we have a bunch of glass on this side. And I just continued on with the green concrete with the sandstone slabs and stairs in front of it. Add a little decoration. I think that looks pretty neat. Inside, we got these little standing, places you can walk up, look at all the neat rows of cactus. And of course we have our leaves up on the roof to add some more green up there, make this place feel a little bit more alive. I like it a lot. It looks pretty neat. I think that that adds a lot to the build, that right there. And then over here we have our collection side, and again, just bunch of green concrete with sandstone slabs in front of it. Not as much glass over here because we had to kind of cover up all of the chests and the redstone we have going on. So a lot of this is all covered up, but we have our chests here. We got our green dye and our cactus. Not so much green dye in here because I moved most of it over to the cactus farm. Also put in a little light here to tell us if we are running out of fuel. So this is our fuel chest. And that just feeds down to our furnace down here. We just have a bunch of sticks, and we've gone through a lot already. I had all of these full, and now we've used like over half the fuel. It's basically a stick per cactus dye, which is why we're using sticks as fuel instead of coal. Just because we're only getting like a cactus one cactus at a time, which I could change that, make it more efficient, but it's not a big deal. Anyways, I put just a comparator off of this bottom hopper. So if this one empties out, then this piston retracts and that light turns off. So if that light turns off, that means we're out of fuel. Now, honestly, that's not a big deal. If we do run out of fuel, I don't need to keep this full all the time. There is a buffer storage for cactus over here. So we could let this fill up with cactus once the fuel runs out, and then if we wanted, we could just put a lava bucket in there too and just smelt it all in one go. If we wanted to go that route, that'd be a little bit better on the fuel. But yeah, I'm pretty proud with this build. We got another dye farm. all ready to go. I'm liking it. It's a good addition to Rangin Shahar here. Anyways, that is going to do it for today. I hope you have enjoyed our shenanigans in this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. You can also support the channel over at patreon.com/theSirhc. And yeah, we will see you next time.